Oh yeah. I think we have the materials that I could build up some things. Question is, what do we need? Wrong button. We've got 24 followers and 42 houses. I will not be a capitalist hellscape. Ooh, I know something we could do. We could get rid of some of these decor... I don't know why I said it that way. We get rid of some of these decorations, move the toilets back, and possibly upgrade the shrine. Assuming we got the bones, we could do that. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't buy beauty products like that for my kid. For the record, I'm watching Silver Fox, a very fun creator who I'm in love with her hair. She has managed to make it silver, and hey, Fan Man, what up? She has managed to make it silver, and I've never been able to do that with mine. But she's covering the overconsumption and capitalism in America thing, and honestly, like, I'm not going to be one of these stingy, overly Christian parents that, no, my daughter will never wear makeup. One, probably never going to have a daughter. But if I did, I mean, if the kid wants makeup, I'd let him have makeup. But I wouldn't condone it so much, you know? I don't know how to do it right, y'all. This is why I'm not a parent. But it's just, I wouldn't prioritize makeup for, in this case, like an 8-year-old. Because what's it for? The purpose of makeup is to cover up age or do something artistic with your face. Now, if you're letting your kid go to school in face paint and your school's cool with it, fuck yeah, poggers, I'd be all down for that. Just make sure they understand how to properly exfoliate and wash their face, and none of that shit they putting on their face gets stuck in there. It's like I'm all for, especially when they're young, let your kids dye their hair. Mostly because when you're young, you can still do the whole, well, that's garbage, shave it off and come back to it later. When you're young is the time to play and experiment. Until then, I mean, like, as an adult, unless time robs me, I'm never going to do the bald look. Because, I'm sorry, but as a 37-year-old man, if I go bald, 3 things come up. A, does he have cancer? B, oh shit, he's a skinhead. Or C, does he know that he looks like a cue ball? I mean, like, I've even looked at it, and some men, even some, oh, I need to build buildings. Some men, even some white men, can pull off bald and it look good. Like, take a cut one Mr. Clean before they turned him slightly, whatever the fuck they did to him now. I want to say they made him Hispanic, but that's not the right kind of brown for Hispanic. Y'all, if I'm being honest, it looks like they took Mr. Clean and put him in brown face. But I'm not going to say that about a company. Honestly, I don't see the problem in having a white Mr. Clean. I just think that if you're going to do it, if you're going to do that, be careful with your ads, is all I'm saying. I'd make Mr. Clean into a himbo. I don't like building a prison, but if we're going to get Sozo, which is the goal today, we're going to have to build a prison. The poop made a poop. Okay, now if I recall, to get oh, I like that one. I like Nano. Nano, you'll be buried proper. Also, since Pan Man has gone away, teardrop, sad face, we will go ahead and probably do a little bit of the boring organizational stuff first. But yeah, Sozo is the little mushroom guy, if y'all recall. And he's a bit of an odd duck, but God, that's frustrating for me. I get it, and I'm not going to be one of those guys. Because honestly, women have to live in an almost constant fear of being, well, raped, used, all sorts of other terrible things. So yeah, it's a fair trade-off, but damn that trade-off be real. No. She's a wonderful content creator. Let me start off by all points included. No shade being thrown here. But she's just a plain, sweet little content creator, probably mid-20s. And she's been on here for 3 months, she says. In 3 months, she has acquired 25,900 followers and subscribers. Y'all, I've been doing this shit for a while. I might have 100. Now, let me be clear, no shade whatsoever. Again, she does really fine, well-formed content. She has an office, she has clips. We're not the same creators. I'm just saying, for creators that are comparable, like me and Forget-Me-Not. No shade meant by this one either. Sometimes you can comment on something without shade, am I right, y'all? But, like, Forget-Me-Not. Forget-Me-Not does music videos and things like that. None of her own music, she doesn't sing for any of them, she does music videos for fun. She hasn't uploaded in months, and has over, I want to say, 100,000 subscribers. But that being said, also we do wildly different things. Most of my comments that are on, like, the walk and talk, surprisingly comes from people that are, like, enraged by what I've said. Upsetty people, you know? And I'm not saying what I say isn't upsetting. I get it. Hell, my co-workers, who some of which I care about, have often told me to shut the fuck up towards the end of the day. And I get it. And truth be told, as long as we all maintain civility with each other, I will. But it's one of those, if I'm working with, like, say, Pam, the Nazi ham, who totally is proud she voted for Trump and thinks kids need to just get in the fucking place, or if I'm working with Liz or some of the other people that I work with who I care about and they're good people, minus Pam. And sorry, not throwing shade there, just being honest. If you supported Trump, you're not a good person. You can either be a good person or a Trump supporter. I don't make the rules, I just live with them. But either way, Liz is a good person in her own way, I suppose. Okay, I think we got all those. Everything's nice. Pretty well designed here, I feel. Hey! No worries. I hope you have a good day, Pan Man. But, yeah, like I said, for some reason, and what am I listening to now? Oh, I like him. This is Rationality Rules. I stole his hairstyle. And I'm still debating on what to do after Cult of the Lamb. Like I said, as soon as we get done with this itty-bitty bit of reorganizing the graveyard here, we're gonna go get us a Sozo. Because I believe Sozo should be rip, whatever. Sozo probably dead now. Sozo might OD'd, Jesus Christ. Sozo probably overdosed on all the mushrooms we've been giving him. I didn't want you to die. Damn it. Losing followers. Whee! Your own personal planet. Someone to feel your grace. Someone to stay. I wish I could do more with the babies than just, you know, nurture once a day. Because okay, the cultist had 3 children. this one looks mildly disturbing. But the cult has had 3 children. 2 of them have just straight up run off. And you can't lock them up, you can't, it's like, they get to leave if they want to leave, and I'm not saying they shouldn't, but what am I doing wrong, y'all? Why do my babies keep leaving? I give them a safe environment, all the food they can eat. I don't know, I had a joke planned out there, it just sort of died. I'm tired. Nah, I'm alright, y'all. Really, it's just sort of that settles in tired that comes from late stage capitalism. And I'm trying to stick with a little bit of a happier topic only because most of the videos in my algorithm have been, well, I'm not going to say they're not good, they're very well done videos, it's just, I see how bad the times are, if that makes sense, fully. It's like, not only is the culture bad for the people, and bad for the people that think they're trying to defend the culture, but it's also just, did you ever think about how much plastic, like, one, how long plastic takes to break down, which can take up to 500 years. I'm saying 500 optimistically because technically it's over 1,000, and I'm hoping that as things decay better and as time goes on, it'll get, okay, let's go with Sozo. But as time goes on, we'll eventually engineer our way. But that level of optimism, I feel, is, don't get me wrong, if that's going to keep you from jumping off the building, keep that optimism. But otherwise, yeah, maybe we need to be a little more realistic and less optimistic. I'm going to put that design on a jacket. And some of the ways we can combat it, y'all, it sounds funny as hell, but it's like, do crafts. Yay, they worship me here. But do crafts without the need of making money from them. Neat. Friend! Little lamb, we meet again. A beautiful night, is it not? Does your cult flourish? Are they devoted? Are they strong? Well, you know what they say. The best thing a follower can do is follow. Say, how about another deal? I'm afraid the hunting tonight is sparse. Too many predators, not enough prey. If you give me one of those loyal followers, I'll give you something in return. Do you agree? I'll give you a heart? Perhaps you are not the leader I thought you'd be. Seek me out. Should you change your mind, I'll be waiting. Hey, you know what? We'll give him one of the poops. Sure. I hate making dark deals when I'm not giving you one of my loyal followers. But one of the dissenters. 550. I mean, did I have to watch you eat him, though? Okay. Eventually I might be able to get him as a follower. So is so dead. Oh, bye, Sozo. Got us a Sozo. Also, I think this will probably be the last time we get to use this shrine. Probably. Alright. Well, now we need to go build something and then do the glory of construction. We can put in farmland. nice, cheap farmland to feed more of these followers. Also, I need to get a list of animes, because I want to get back into anime, and I think One Piece is just going to murder me if I try to make that the only anime I get into. So, my thought was, I want to get fun animes, like the dungeon crawler one that's very scientific anime based. Like, they eat things out the dungeon, stuff like that. That made not a lot of sense. More like it's a dungeon crawler. It starts off as these 4 characters get lost in the dungeon, and this friendly dungeoneering character comes along. He helps them out by teaching them that you can eat the various critters in the dungeon, and it's a very scientific, like, anime, if that makes sense. I was also thinking about getting into Dr. Stone, I think is what it's called. But it's the anime about, well, the doctor. That's all I really know about it so far. I like when they take science and mix it in with the fantasy to explain the fantasy. It's a byproduct, y'all. If I had my way, most of the books I read are not fantasy. They're like science books, climate change books, political books, history books, and zoology books. I like shit that's real. That's not to, like, get onto the book talk girlies. I'm not here to shame nobody. Okay, now we can do the glory of construction ritual, because damn, it's going to take a minute to put all that together. Let's also go ahead and... Hello, how you doing? Good morning, Latoya. I hope you're doing well today. We're about to do the glory of construction ritual, which will basically build all these things instantaneously. So we're doing a quick throw together build before we go into the church. And as the yapping subject, we're talking about the overconsumerism and capitalism. And on that, I'd like to always point out we're here to shame capitalism in any and every way we can, but not shame the capitalist as much unless they're like the unrepentant ones. The ones that see what's wrong with the system and still run with it, and yeah, girl boss, baby. Katy Perry, for example. I'll shame Katy Perry all day. But if you try to come for Britney or Kesha or... God, who's the chick that sings for Hailstorm? Try to come for somebody I know fighting the fight and trying to shatter the glass ceiling, I'll fucking shut that shit down real quick. You come for a pick-me, or you come for one of these people that you know wants to be the next girl boss billionaire, like Taylor Swift, and, man... I'm not going to waste my tears on somebody that would watch my fans, friends, and family drown. Know what I mean? It's more about just knowing what we know, seeing what we can see, and working where we can work, you know? Together. Okay. We can't do a mushroom. Oh, I also should have planted the mushroom in the field. Shite. Oh, we did the glory of construction. Yes. Okay. Let's do a feast and a day of rest if I can do both. That way everybody nice and happy. Oh God, rationality rules grew his hair and got a little chunkier. Nothing against the weight, but dude, get back to the badass haircut. Nah, that's not my place. He looks fine. do the rest day ritual after. Oh god, the prankster's gotten old too. All my cults aging out and dying. We are gonna have to fix this. I'm sure they're eventually going to come up with a way for you to make your own jewelry, or possibly raid the bodies of the dead. Because I don't understand when we put a follower in the compost pile. I get why the follower turns to the compost. I even get why we can't get the clothes back. But the jewelry and like stuff like that, why not? It's nice to see he's chilled over the years. Days, actually. Crap, I keep getting distracted. Oh, I never noticed the difficulty level indicator. That's pretty cool. That'd come in handy earlier. Aww. I can't gamble with the baby though. And I'm married to this one. Oh. Okay, that sounds like he's making an anti-Semitic thing. So, getting your... How do I put this clear for the internet? I'm just going to call it what it is. Genitally mutilating your child, snipping the foreskin of your child, supposedly increases their chances of getting a Nobel Prize? Well, dear viewer, you heard the joke out of context. Ha 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 ha, funny, or that sounds anti-Semitic a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. It just did. What are you saying, friend? Everybody's freaking dying up in this place. Oh no, not my little clown man. I'm going to put him over here so we can resurrect him later. Now, circumcision, that's what it's called. Hell yeah, I like this man. The host's response was, well, I can't find the genital mutilation of children to be humorous in such a way. I dig it. Hell yeah, we can have us a whole little cult of mice soon. Found a herd taken care of. Let the worm know I seek the next. Ooh. Oh, neat. Zombies. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you want to make more atheists, force people to read their Bible cover to cover. There's a reason that the religious people say that shit and then immediately tell you to shut up when you pull out a Bible and start reading from any of the chapters, y'all. I'm not even kidding. If you're from the year 2025 and you're not a terrible person, any of the chapters. Exodus. Do y'all realize that God hardened Pharaoh's heart? To me, that sounds a lot like, hey, I want you to fight your brother. But I don't want to fight my brother. Well, what if your brother doesn't agree? Well, then I guess I'll fight him for you. Okay, hey you, whatever he says, don't agree with me, the punk-ass bitch. Okay, I guess. Let my people go. But God told me not to. I mean, every story from the Bible, if you believe in an almighty creator that knows the game, that's my problem with the Christian God. Not Christians, the Christian God. Either he's an idiot or a madman. One of the two. Because again, y'all, if I had a follower who's dissenting and who I want to save, I have the ability to change that. Or I can feed him to the fox. At no point do I need to summon in the goat to sacrifice the goat to the lamb in order to save all others. Because that's preposterous. I have the ability. I'm the deity. If you're the deity that's all-powerful, then you have the power. If you're not all-powerful, then you're not the deity. It's why Christians do good with people that don't think 2 steps at a time and only think 1 step at a time. Because then it's easy to make the devil into the bad guy. I mean, that asshole, he betrayed our almighty slave master. Who doesn't even hide it, by the way, who wants happy slaves. Oh, quit sniping me. I don't like being sniped. Children, play nice. I don't know why y'all suddenly started yelling at each other, but there ain't no need for that. My cats went off on each other for no apparent reason. They settled out though. Damn it. I can't save him. No. Oh, I don't have enough flowers. Holy shit, I'm actually out of those. Alright, guys, give me a minute.
사람 바꿔. Selamat ka na. Ayan.
Sozo! Sozo just had the craziest dream. Sozo dreamed that Sozo had too many mushrooms and was happier than Sozo has ever been before. Now all Sozo can think about is mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. They don't leave mushrooms for anything else, haha. Sozo must have more. It's been so long. Sozo missed the taste, the feeling. Sozo will never live. Sozo will live here and be happy if you just bring him more mushrooms. Okay.
con la baiana. C'è la campana, llama la campana.
Yo que me guarda.
Unbelievable rate. And so
Damn. That's pretty cool. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. Over in the back.
And so, at the end of my videos, the reason why I'm not championing for us to start some sort of labor union or organize in that way is because throughout history, it is actually proven, I have mentioned in my videos, I have read it myself, is that the major reasons why labor movements and labor unions failed throughout the Gilded Age and really up into World War II was because people couldn't agree on what they were fighting for. And I believe that we're divided even more today than during that period of time. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to alter the perception that we have on some of these things. That it shouldn't just be minimum wage is good, minimum wage is bad. People deserve to have a livable wage. Or, at least, none of us are getting paid enough. It isn't the young person's fault. And I'm going to put a screenshot on here. I had a gentleman that said, young people are just lazy and they're trying to, skip steps because I had to work for my paycheck. And I basically just tell him, don't spread that propaganda. Don't listen to that. People just want to have a chance to be able to have a future. They want to be able to have a family and have a home. And, he goes back to how hard he had to work. And I said, you're not frustrated at me. You should actually be asking for more money. And then he said, yeah, it's greedy employers. And so in one conversation, I was able to shift the perspective. That's what matters. And so when I ask for help from you, if you like this content, if you believe in what it is that I am trying to do here, if you feel aligned with what it is that I'm stating, the way that you can support me, the way that you can actually make a difference is interact in the comment section. And don't do it with berating and negative content or negative comments.
I want to pop into his comments. I'm here to braid and negativity.
The way
Hello, hello, I'm back. Sorry for that wait, y'all. Sometimes nature be a-doing its calling. Oh. Plimbo.
Lobby, Baba Push. Bound booty, bowder.
Plimbo. Hey, Mike, chill out. Chill out. Be good, it's just David.
Jack. Jumps it, but
Alright, we got one more boss to beat, and then we'll be able to take on the final boss of this dungeon. Yes, Boogie, that's what you want, Bean. We're about to take a break, everybody go outside, and I'll get a little bit of arts and crafts done before we come back for Spider-Man. The goal was to get a Sozo. We got a Sozo and a dungeon beat. Go, Bean, you're so cute. Yes, you is a cute boy. Do you want help down? I'll help you down if you come over to me, but I'm not throwing my back out, son. You want help down? Come here. Okay, or jump down. Sweet little rebel boy. Why is everyone always starving here? Nope, the poop descended. Goobings, you on up on the bed again. Come on, Tim. Who's a cute little booby? Who's a your belly? Then got a belly and I love rubbing them bellies. Up, up. Oh, up. There it goes. I think I froze the game with that one. There we are. No, wait, what did I need there? Okay, I need both. I need one more sin worm, and I need 10 gold bars. Alrighty, I reckon we will call it here for the moment. Let's see what we can make. There we go. Whoa, well, y'all, I reckon that's where we're gonna call it for today. I'm gonna signed off in the wrong direction there. I'm gonna get back, we'll do another quick dungeon run and hopefully get us a new calamari friend. But either way we cut it, I appreciate y'all coming out and watching. I appreciate liking, subscribe, sharing the video with your friends. Oh shoot, we got a leafy demon. Oh yeah. But sharing the video with your friends and the like. We greatly appreciate y'all coming out. Bye for now, and we'll see you later. I'm gonna go do an art project right quick. Or at least a part of one.